Good morning. How's everyone doing? I'm starting to like these videos in the morning. Like, they really put a little bit of pep in my walk and encourage me just to vibrate on a higher frequency, right? Alright guys, so there's a reason why my hair is down right now, okay? I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. And this is really cool because it's just cool. Just look at yourself in the mirror and try to figure out what animal you look like, okay? What animal do you resemble? Okay, when I look at myself in the mirror, I feel like a lion, right? A lion, a beautiful, strong, brave lion, okay? And for my kids too, because I know they watch these videos. If you come from me, my bloodline, you have a lion in you too, okay? A brave, strong lion, okay? All right, so I looked up the meaning of the lion. And it says lions can symbolize many spiritual meanings, including, alright, lions are fearless in protecting their territory and facing challenges, which can represent bravery and fortitude. Embracing a lion's courage can help people overcome obstacles, unlock their potential, and face the unknown with fearless hearts. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to put you down here. No, you're going to go back up there. Alright, so it also says guardianship, okay? Alright, lions are fiercely devoted to protecting their pride, which can symbolize being a guardian of loved ones. Guys, you know it's crazy? Or it's not crazy, it's cool. My whole entire life, I know that I exude love, unconditional love, because the things that I've gone through, put myself through, just the struggles that I endured in my life, they were some of the, it's unbelievable that I made it out, right? Okay. But I made it out. God knew that this was in me. But I want to tell you this. When you're struggling with addiction, when you're struggling with like trauma from abuse, just triggers, just anything that has hurt you in your past, right? That's what the enemy, that's what the devil wants. He wants you to be stuck. He wants you to be stagnant. He wants you to be afraid, y'all. He wants to put fear in you, okay? I've learned, like, and this has a lot to do with, like, my purpose and my soul mission, right? I was stripped of every single thing from my fourth house. And we're going to look up so I can explain to y'all what your fourth house is, okay? In astrology. In astrology, the fourth house is located at the bottom of a birth chart where the 6 would be on a clock face. It's associated with home, family, heritage, and social values. And it's sometimes described as the magical part of the chart where today becomes tomorrow. Okay, I was stripped of everything in my fourth house my whole entire life, like family, love, what does it say? But heritage and social values, okay, like everything that I struggled with, you know, the enemy, the devil, we're gonna say the devil, you know, wanted to take love from me, okay, wanted to take everything that made me feel whole, okay, and it was challenging, y'all. Every single thing that I've gone through, you know, that broke my heart, shattered me, and I mean, I've been shattered so many times throughout my life, my whole entire life. This is what the devil wanted. He wanted to strip me of love, right? And it sucks, but there are a few of us, you know, and you could look at it as a curse, okay? But this is why God put certain people and families to break these curses, okay? because God knows that you have a heart that is so big, you know, and you can handle the struggles and the things that, you know, that broke you so many times, right? And this is why I was placed in the family that I was in, you know. Yeah, they disowned me. They you know, they isolated me, you know, alienated me when I needed them the most, y'all. When I absolutely needed them the most, they weren't there for me, right? But God knew that they weren't going to be there for me. And this is what built my character, my strength, who I am today, right? But it's cool because once you get into alignment and you start working on yourself, your perspective changes and you truly do see the lesson in everything and find your purpose, right? So, it says natal planets in the fourth house can reveal a person's relationship with their mother and their perspective on domesticity. All right, let me tell you how real generational curses are. Guys, my biological mother, I can remember in the courtroom when I was a child, they asked me if I wanted to live with my mom or my father, right? And I asked them, or no, they asked me if I wanted to see my mother, because we were in, what was it, in and out of foster care, and just, I'm not quite sure, I don't know the truths of everything, but I remember being in the judge's little room in the back, and the judge asked me, he said, do you want to see your mom? And I said, yes, I would love to see my mom, because I think I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, and guess what, after that day, I never saw my mother, right, again. Okay, until maybe I was 26, 27, living in a hotel, and she calls me up randomly, but we'll leave that for another day. Okay, and this is when I'm talking about generational curses. All right, the same thing happened, okay? And this has everything to do with your fourth house in your natal chart. This is why you should do the research. You should just, everything aligns, you know, everything is connected, interconnected. Okay, so the one thing that I could honestly say that my heart has desired my whole entire life was to be able to be a mother. Okay, so the curse, I think it began with my biological mother, because her family kind of disowned her and pushed her to the side too, so that drizzled into my generation, and I was shoved to the side, right? And then that drizzled into my children's generations, okay? And the mother wasn't there. There was a disconnect, right? Okay, this is real shit that I'm talking, guys. Okay, what happens is there are people like, and I'm going to speak for myself, we're put into our families to feel. We have to feel, because the other generations before us, they didn't want to deal with the feelings and the emotions, the feelings of abandonment, the feelings of they didn't want to deal with it. They just wanted to wash their hands clean, right? And they wanted to go about their business and just live their lives without any concern about, you know, their bloodline, the people that they should, keyword, take care of and love unconditionally no matter what. But as I said, guys, God will put me and you in a family that doesn't see our value. They don't see the blessing that is put in their households, you know, to awaken them, okay? And yes, we will go through the worst in our families, but God knew that we were strong enough to deal with it, right? And to grow through it, because it's part of our mission, right? So yes, the fourth house, it has been stripped, okay? And this is why I'm breaking this generational curse. It has hindered me, and I was lost before I understood what was going on, you know, my whole entire life. All right, so, okay, but it does say, which is cool, right? Oh, and then my kids didn't, so it trickled down, and my children didn't have me. The curse trickled down through 3 generations that I'm aware of. Now, if I went and did some ancestry search or heritage.com search, I'm sure it trickled down through many other generations in my house or in my bloodline, right? But yeah, so my kids didn't have me in their life, right? And the enemy, the devil, is trying so hard to keep us separated, to keep us divided, y'all. But as I said, God put me in this life to break this generational curse. And this is for my kids, if you're listening to this. When I look at myself in the mirror, I see a lion, I see strength, I see bravery, okay? Look at yourself in the mirror. You will see your mother. You will see strength. You will see bravery. I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere, y'all. I'm not backtracking. I'm not going back to what destroyed me. But know that I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. So if you need me, I'm here. But yes, so... But where I'm getting at with this is that these generational curses, and I'm sharing these videos because, like I said, my kids watch, they see, and seeing is believing, okay? If you're anything, or if you're at all strong like me, which I know you are, you will stand up for yourself. You will recognize the beauty in yourself, the strength that you have, and you will not follow, you will lead, okay? This life is so amazing, okay? And it's so cool when you begin to just see things for what they are. But guys, you can be that hero in your bloodline too. You can end the trauma, the hurt, and the pain that has happened throughout your life, your kids' lives, your parents' lives, you know. You can be that strength that this is why your ancestors are so proud of you, because they see that others weren't strong enough to deal and to handle and to get through and overcome what you are doing. Y'all, you have people that are watching you right now that have switched sides. They've switched sides from non-believers to believers because they see the work God is putting in you, okay? It's fascinating, okay? It's fascinating. All right, but yes, so there are a lot of people, a lot of scientists, a lot of just people that they think that they are woke, and they know a lot about astrology, and they will go after these things in your life, you know, to destroy you, to deceive you, to hurt you, to separate you, to divide you, okay? There are a lot of haters, a lot of evil people, okay? A lot. This is why you have to get sober, get clean, get strong, okay? You got to become that warrior that God put you here to be. Y'all, I didn't realize this until maybe 6 months ago, that I am truly the catalyst for a lot of people that don't even know me, to become a better person, okay? All right, let's continue. Let's continue. My leg is asleep. Okay. Okay, the fourth house can also cover the outcome of a current situation, the overall domestic condition, and the end of all matters. Guys, once you are aware of your fourth house and your heart, because your fourth house is all about your heart. You know, if you're alive right now, your heart is beating. Your heart is beating, and you should be grateful, okay? All right, don't let the world harden it. No. Okay, it says the natural rulers of the fourth house are the moon and the sign Cancer. Some say that a person is in a fourth house year when their Saturn opposes itself. Their progressed moon returns. Their nodes reverse. They leave their 30s for their 40s, and they enter their 50s. Ha. Ha, 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 ha. 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 Okay. So, guys, help me help you cleanse your bloodline. Help me help you become that strong person that you are, okay? Help me help you love yourself, okay? Because you are worthy, you are valuable, you are beautiful, okay? Help me help you heal, okay? I got a lot of work to do on myself still, but let me help you. Let me help you because it feels so good, y'all. And I get so excited talking about this. Yes, I get so excited talking about this because I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And no one can tell me otherwise. Alright, so I pulled out the Pluto and the Saturn because I don't want to talk about Capricorns and Aquariuses anymore. I want to try something else out, try something new. Before I do this, I'm going to show y'all another piece of jewelry. Robbie ordered me the set, and it's actually a rising phoenix. And I got the earrings too, and I got the ring somewhere, and I got the bracelet too. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit, or explain to y'all what the rising phoenix is for those of you that don't know. Alright. Okay, so it's renewal and regeneration. I got some coffee. Alright. The phoenix is a mythical bird that symbolizes many spiritual concepts, including renewal, rebirth, hope, and the possibility of a fresh start. Okay? The phoenix rises from the ashes of its previous life, representing the ability to emerge from a catastrophe stronger, smarter, and more powerful. Guys, when you're on your journey and you can make it out. You can break these generational curses. You can survive what you thought was going to kill you, and your death, right? There's rebirth in this. Yes, it's gonna feel, it's not easy. It's the journey is tough. Okay, it's tough, but there is rebirth, and you will feel like you rose from the ashes. Y'all, and I want to explain this too. I feel like just in this lifetime, I've lived many lives just in this lifetime. And when I say this, I'm saying this because, y'all, I lived many years of my life in addiction, many years of my life in domestic abusive relationships, many years of my life, or a few years, I was pregnant, you know, and I thought that I was going to have that family. And there's many different lives that you live, you know, many different experiences that you live throughout your life. It's like timeline jumping. You're living many lives in one life. These are the experiences that we have to go through so that we can learn, okay? Like right now, I can honestly say, if you were to show me a video from 5 years ago and I was in it, I wouldn't even recognize myself, okay? Because I used to know someone that was extremely nefarious in my life, you know, but I got the lesson out of that, so that cycle will never repeat. He had posted a video on me, I think it was on YouTube or something like that, and I watched it, and you couldn't see my face, but there was talking, and I could not recognize that person. I could feel the entity attachments that were attached to that person from years ago, okay? When addiction is involved, you have the devil. You are literally the devil's bitch, okay? And you are, he will take over you. That, you know, and you will lose your soul. You will lose your heart, okay? So, yeah, all right. But I wanted to talk about the rising phoenix. So anytime I wear like different jewelry or just something that means something to me, I'm going to share it with you, okay? Because we're not weird, we're authentic, and there's beauty and mysticism and just all the beautiful things God has given us, you know, to explore, okay? All right, let's get into this. But yeah. All right, guys, so what I pulled today was the 7th house, love and partnership. We're going to look that up. All right, 7th house. Let's see what zodiac signs are in the 7th house primarily. Okay. Okay, the 7th house in astrology, sometimes referred to as the house of balance, governs our relationships and partnerships. Romantic relationships, marriages, and dedicated partnerships of all types are included in the 7th house. It sheds light on our astrological compatibility with past and future relationships. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the 7th house. We're going to pull another card for an astrological sign, and we're going to see what card comes out, okay? Because that sign will need to focus on their 7th house, okay? All right, we're going to pull the 11th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. We got Chiron. Chiron, I think. Let's see what that is. What signs are in Chiron? Okay. All right, in astrology, is Chiron. I think it's Chiron. Chiron is known as the wounded healer and is said to represent a person's deepest emotional and spiritual wounds. It's associated with the archetype of the healer or shaman and represents a person's ability to transform pain and suffering into healing and growth, okay? A person's Chiron placement is the sign and house that Chiron was in when they were born, which can be determined by inputting their date, time, and place of birth. All right, so it's Aries. We are going to do a reading on the Aries, guys. If you're a sign of the Aries, this is for you. So what I'm getting out of this, and this is before I even pulled the tarot, is that you got some healing to do, okay? You have some serious healing to do. And what the house that you need to focus on is your 7th house. Repairing relationships, partnerships. This is not just it's husband, wife. It's not just family relationships. It's work relationships. It's relationships in general, okay? So you got to work on your inner healing. It's good that it's in the upright, because there's a possibility that you are currently working on inner healing, okay? So this is good. So focus on your 7th house. Let's go back to the 7th house and read a little bit more. All right. So I can give you a better idea. All right. So it's romantic relationships, marriages, relationships with your kids. If you don't have a close knit with them, get involved with your children. Make peace with your baby mama, baby daddy. Make peace. Set aside your ego and your pride, and be that parent you wish you had. Okay. All right. It sheds light on dedicated partnerships of all types are included in the 7th house. Okay, so today's focus, this morning's focus is Aries, and they are going to focus on they are working on their inner healing, and they will be working on their partnerships, repairing, leaving behind the ego and the stubbornness, the hard-headedness, the attitudes of I'm always right. Really working on your heart space, okay? All right, so we're going to go into Aries. I'm going to pull the Rider deck. Okay, I'm going to shuffle this a little bit because I don't want to pull the same cards. And I want to get a good story, an accurate story for Aries for today, okay? All right, I have about 20 minutes. It's cool. It's a different sign. Aries, 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 Aries. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, here we go. Today, Aries. Today, boo-boo. I get excited. All right, we're gonna pull the 14th card. Huh. I got faith in you. I got faith in you. Aries. You know what this is? This is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. We're gonna be optimistic today. All right, this is the 8 of Pentacles. To me, and I want to read, or I want to say it from my point of view, and then we're going to go into Google, and we're going to get a more factual, people want to just know facts. A lot of people aren't, they don't really trust people's intuition. Not quite yet, but you will. Alright, so the 8 of Pentacles. What I see is Sir Aries is working on something. He's hard at work at it, okay? It's in the upright. So we are going to think that it's positive, or that's how we're going to look at it. He's hard at work. He's laboring, okay? He's sweating. He's just working. He's at it, right? So, let's look up... And I'm gonna say it's a male because the person in the card is a male, okay? And you could see like a little village in the back, all right? So, he has goals, okay? All right, let's see. He's hard at work. He may need to get a haircut. Yeah, he may need to get a haircut. All right. Alright. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles and the Rider deck is... Hey. Alright, so... Upright. It's apprenticeship. Repetitive tasks. Mastery, skill, and development. So, continue doing what you're doing, because this little village in the back that you're working so hard to master, if you continue putting in the hard work, you may actually get it, okay? I have faith in this Aries. Remember, guys, there are millions of people with the Aries sign, okay? Millions of people. All right. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But with this being upright, so far everything's good. Now, the rest of the reading will tell us what this Aries is working on. If it's good, if it's bad. Okay? Or, we'll see. But whatever he's working on, he's mastering it. Okay? Alright, we're going to shuffle till one card comes out. Till a card comes out. I'm not pulling by the numbers that I feel drawn to. I might. We'll see. Alright. So, Mr. Aries. And if you see my lips moving, it's because I'm praying. Oh, so this Aries, I wanted it to be positive. I really did. But, this is what's going on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 swords, okay? This Aries. There's a woman in this Aries life, okay? There's a girl. It could be a mother. It could be a sister. It could be a baby mama. It could be a cousin, okay? That he is left blinded, gaslit, with no clarity. Has thrown every sword possible at this woman, okay? Every sword possible. And it explains the hard work that he's put into this, okay? He's looking away. He's gaslighting. He's manipulating, right? But he's hard at work to gain this property, this village, right? And he's left this woman tied and bound. That's just what I see from the cards, okay? There's a castle in the background, okay? All right, let's continue. We are actually going to look up the Eight of... It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of Swords. It means that one is capable of making conscious decisions because they are confident in who they are and their power to that change in both. Alright, so, yes, this Aries did all that he could do, put in all the work, all the mastery to break this feminine, okay? This could be your baby mama, this could be your sister, this could be your cousin, this could be your boss. He threw 8 swords, stabbed her in the back 8 times, okay? But she regained her power. She learned who she was. There's nothing that this Aries did that made her who she is, okay? All right, so we're going to keep going. All right. So we're still talking about the Aries. All right, so the third card that came out with this, and you know, when I see like a male or a woman, it's a character in the story, okay? Damn it, Aries. If you would have just put all that hard work into something positive... What the hell? Okay. So the third card is the Fool. And it's a masculine energy. So let's look it up. When I look at the Fool card, I see this guy like, la-da-dee-da. I'm just going to pick a flower here. I'm just going to travel here. I may just jump off this cliff. You know, I just will do whatever I want to do. And with no consequences. Just do whatever I want to do, right? And he's holding a little flower like, oh, la-dee-da, la-dee-da-dee-da. I can do whatever I want and get away with it. Okay? So, let's find facts. The Fool represents new beginnings, having faith in the future, being inexperienced, not knowing what to expect, having beginner's luck, improvisation, and believing in the universe. The Fool card is known as the first card in the tarot deck. The Fool card holds the distinction of being the first card. It symbolizes the embrace of new beginnings, the expansions of one's horizons, and the willingness to take risks guided by intuition. Alright, so whatever he's doing it on a limb. Y'all, in tarot, the first card of the deck, in life, we go through every single card in the deck of tarot. Just get yourself a tarot deck and look up each meaning. This is the beginning, okay? Alright, this Aries, we're working on... This is going in a different direction. We're working on their inner healing. You got to work on your inner healing, okay? We've all been through shit. We can get out of it, all right? We're working on your partnerships. Gaining and earning the trust of the people that you broke their trust, okay? You let them down because your whole entire life probably you've been let down too. Or you felt like you had to be the strong one when, you know... Aries, it gets tiresome, I get it, you know, but none of us are better than anyone, and being fair is what's right. So, we got the mastery with the Aries. I'm just doing a recap, because I'm enjoying this, doing the hard work, okay, the hard work, on this feminine. This could be his mother, this could be his sister, this could be his baby mama, this could be his cousin, his step cousin, or step aunt. This could be whomever left her blind, okay? Gaslit her, manipulated her, lied to her. I think what this woman wanted was, she wanted this male in her life to protect her, okay? And sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Alright, so we got the Fool, the first card. So there's a lot of learning. And hopefully this Aries will open their eyes and learn. See the lesson in everything. Okay? I'm going to pull a couple more because the story's getting good. It's getting really good. Let me see if I got my vape. Guys, when you put work into something, make sure that what you're putting the work and the effort, the hard work that you're doing, you know, make sure it's for the right reasons. It's coming from your heart, it's integrity. It's not based off of ego or envy, okay? It's not. That's not the way to do it. Alright, so. Ooh, alright, Aries. Aries! I see the Four of Cups. This guy's not so happy right now. He's not happy at all. He's sitting under a tree. There's no village behind him. There's no castle or house behind him, okay? All four cups are empty. His arms are crossed. He's not happy with the results. He's not happy at all, okay? And he's looking down. I feel like he may be a little bit of ashamed, you know? Ashamed and isolated at the moment. And he's thinking about his past actions. And he's trying really hard to have that ego death, but it's so hard for him. The trees are still growing in the background, okay? There's still growth. It's possible, okay? But is this Aries going to actually get up and do something about his life? And take accountability? Alright, so let's look up the four empty cups. That's what I called it. It's the Four of Cups. Okay. Okay. And it's upright. See, it's upright, okay? In its upright position, the Four of Cups represents feelings of discouragement, apathy, and a lack of motivation. What did I just tell y'all about this card? Okay? You may find yourself in a state of discontent and indifference, unable to find joy or passion in your current situation. Y'all, this card says it all. If you are, Aries, if you're struggling with addiction, you can't find joy in life, if you're sad and you don't understand your feelings. Michael Jackson's song, Man in the Mirror. Look in the mirror. Work on yourself. You got it in you. Dude, if you put all that work into something awful, you can take accountability and put all that work into something positive. Alright, so it's sad. When I look at this card, I get sad, y'all. I get sad. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do for Aries. I'm going to go to the Egyptian Tarot because it doesn't look like... I mean, I see that there's love and the partnerships that this Aries needs to work on, you know, and to just be honest with people that he cares about, you know, and the right people will understand and, you know, will understand his mistakes and they will work with him, you know, and he can rekindle these relationships, but until he takes accountability, it's, there's struggle, there's sadness, you know? But do the inner work, man. Alright, so we're going to pull this one out. This is the Eight of Chalices. Let's see what it means. I'm not very familiar with this one. Our Eight of Cups. Okay, this is cool. It says the Eight of Cups invites you to ask yourself what brings you joy, contentment, and fulfillment on a deeper level. I said level. Level. Okay, so that's cool. I'll remember this one. It asks you to ask yourself what brings you joy. That's a good question. What makes you happy? You know, ask yourself, what makes me happy? Right? Commitment and fulfillment on a deeper level. Okay? Aries, you are lovable. You are worthy. You are strong. And we all make mistakes, okay? Don't give up. Keep on going. We're going to leave that there. See, throughout my journey, I've learned to love everybody. I love everyone. I even love the people that that wronged me and hurt me, because I'm grateful for them. Because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be where I am right now. You know, I'm so grateful for the divine plan. It brings tears to my eyes, you know. But yeah, okay. I have faith in you, Aries. You just gotta do the inner work. A lot of us, we're set in our ways. And we're not open to newness and to different people, how they think. And we believe that things should stay in that box. Maybe you should be a little bit more optimistic. And you know, I get it. You can't really have faith in anyone if you truly don't have faith in yourself. So ask yourself, do you believe in yourself? Do you truly believe in yourself? Alright, let's pull an angel card. If nature comes out again, y'all, somebody that's watching this is not getting out there enough. Okay? I'm going to leave the nature card in there. God bless you guys. I love you. That's how much love is in me. I love you. You know? No matter what. Alright, I'm going to split the deck. Lord, give us a good one. Ooh, guys, this is cool. I just did an Aries reading, and I got unity. Unity. Guys, we're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised at all tomorrow, okay? So love those who love you and release those who do not, okay? Alright. There were a couple notes that I took this morning as I was watching some really cool videos. And I wanted to share a couple things with you guys. I know I'm not really supposed to play music on here, but there was a line. I woke up, this eye's aggravating me, but I woke up singing this song by Kevin Gates, and I only know the chorus, but I'm going to look it up because I need to know what the words in the song are. Okay? So, I'm only going to play a little bit. It's Kevin Gates. I'm going to cut it low so that my video gets posted. Alright, let's see. Do they have all the lyrics? This is... I used to really like Kevin Gates. Yeah, I used to. I still like him.
I like my mama said, we ain't never doing no chasing. We only replacing.
And now he does a lot of the motivational just videos on like TikTok and stuff. Oh my gosh. You know what? Forget it. This might be it.
I love the Butter Elements because it has everything I need.
I don't know. Let's see, videos. It might be. Alright, well, during my lunch break today, I'll find the song and I will play it for you guys. But there are some notes that I did take that are important that I want to share with y'all, okay? Alright, this right here is cool. It says, you don't get to take the blessing someone has worked so hard to get. It's not your blessing. You weren't there when they needed you. Who do you think you are? Okay? So, say for instance, this is an example. When you hit rock bottom, right? When everyone accused you of things you never did, alright? Defamed your character, alienated you, just kicked you, you know, while you were down, right? And you decided one day, you said, fuck them. You don't want anything to do with them. You finally got sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? And your come up. You did everything right. You didn't cut corners. You didn't lie. You didn't cheat. You didn't steal. You truly went into life with integrity, with truth, okay? With love, unconditional love. And things started getting better once you removed yourself out of situations that were just mentally, physically, spiritually breaking you, tearing you down, right? And you witnessed that everything started to get better once you removed yourself from these situations, from these people, even family, you know, that just, they didn't care. And you started to receive the blessings that God was holding on to for you, because he knew at that time you weren't ready. And in the beginning of your journey, you thought that you needed these said people that counted you out, didn't see your value, didn't see your worth, right? They see that you're doing good, right? And they decide that they want to come in and they want to reap what you've sown, what you've worked so hard to get, okay? They can't steal those blessings from you. I want you to set a boundary so high. Because as I always say, if God puts so much work into you, he will be damned if he allows anyone that is not meant to be in your life to interrupt or interfere with your healing and your growth. But I want you to set the boundary so high, okay? I want you to remember who loved you when you didn't love yourself, okay? I want you to remember who wiped your tears when you cried. I want you to remember who gaslit you, who manipulated you, who ignored your phone calls when all you wanted was to know that they were okay. Okay, those same people, they are not allowed back in your life, okay? Just pray about it. You'll know when they start coming back into your life whether or not to allow them, whether or not they are going to take accountability, whether or not they actually want the best for you. your heart, I mean, we're purifying our hearts and our thoughts and everything. We're doing the inner work. Don't allow anyone back into your life that is not doing the inner work, and you can't see it for yourself. And I'm going to say this to all these people that were like, oh, look, she's going to fail. She's going to get back into drugging. She's going to get back into drinking. She doesn't care. She does. All these people, guess what? Just like they used the excuse not to help you because you were going to get back into the toxic things that broke you, you know, just like they used that excuse and they needed proof, you know, for example, before you could get your inheritance, before you could see your kids, just like they needed proof, flip it around. You're going to need proof. Do not allow anyone back into your life until you get, guys, it's been 2 years. I've been doing wonderful. They say, do unto others as you'd want done to you. My peace, to protect my peace in my heart and my life and my journey, I need to see 2 years of your healing. Okay? The comeback is serious. All right, guys, I gotta go. God bless you. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Keep your head up. Things will get better. You just gotta get better, okay?